Well, hello to all of my wonderful YouTube fans. How are you doing today? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. Curious on what I'm doing? I'm going to do a review of a Western Digital 2 terabyte hard drive I had over 5 years now, and it's been absolutely amazing, and it's been working very good. Now, let me just explain about formatting. It doesn't matter what capacity, what size. Even if you get a 3 terabyte, it will only format it to a 2 terabyte instead. For example, let me kind of explain. Here is my old drive right here. See, here's Western Digital, 2 terabyte. Now let's get a little closer so you can kind of see. There's the date. But this formatted to only 1 terabyte. But basically you're going to say, Chris, how is that possible? Well, if you look on the controller side of stuff, this little circuit board only limits the capacity of this mechanical drive. But basically I'm going to show you on my laptop on what I mean about this green drive. Basically, it does not matter what it is. You can get a 8 terabyte and you can format it, but it will only see half of it. It will be only a 7 terabyte instead of the full 8 terabytes. That's just the way Windows 10 works. That's the way with Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, all sorts of Windows does it. But let's go and show you what I mean, for you can kind of understand what I'm trying to explain to all of you. For all you kind of complain and stuff, it's like, Chris, that is supposed to be a 2 terabyte, it's not supposed to be a 1 terabyte. I understand that, but basically you may not understand how Windows works itself. It only formats the drive to only see half of the drive itself. I know you pay a lot for storage, but basically that's just the way things go. Let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, here is my review of my 5-year-old drive right here. And yes, it does say Western Digital 2 terabytes of storage. Alright? It's supposed to be, but it's not. But when you look over here on my Windows laptop, basically this is Windows 10 Home, by the way. But look very closely. Okay, it is 1.81 terabytes of storage. Now you're gonna say, Chris, that's not right. You're supposed to get the full terabyte. Nope. You do not. Doesn't matter how many times I format this drive on this computer or on the own computer, it will only recognize half of this drive. But you're gonna say, gosh, that's a 2 terabyte, not a 1 terabyte. That's just the way things work. Not matter what hard drive you get, doesn't matter if it's a 500 gigabyte drive, it doesn't matter if it's all the way up to a 8 terabyte drive. Let's go ahead and show you how you can format your drive. Now basically you're going to say, Chris, that is supposed to be a 2 terabyte. You're supposed to see the whole thing. Nope. Not the way Windows works, and not with any on computer when you try to format. Let's show you what I mean. Alright. Curious on how to format drives. Let's get out of here. Go into your control panel. Go towards the top one. Go here. Give it a couple minutes because it will load. Go to disk management. Now once it loads, you basically see all these different things. You do not want to mess with this partition because that's your boot drive. This is my external drive. Let's go ahead and delete volume. Now it'll come up with a window, like, hey, make sure you back up stuff. But that's okay, we don't need to because it's nothing on this drive. Okay. Now, we're gonna go ahead and reformat it. Add a new partition. Hit next, next, next. You can name it whatever you want. And we're just going to format that drive. Give it a couple minutes, it will format the 2 terabyte drive. That's what it's doing right now. And let's close basically all the windows, but keep that one. Okay, see, back to its original state. Means it doesn't matter if it's a 2 terabyte or not. It only sees half. Give you a bit of a education of how hard drives actually work, and basically on how the actual format on your computer. You know that little circuit board on most of these drives have a certain capacity as well, but you have to understand not every single drive can be formatted to its full 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 5 terabyte, 6 or even 8 terabytes. This drive here is a wonderful hard drive I bought 5 years ago. This is a 2013 unit here, but basically what I mean is the circuit board down below. And yes, it is SATA data, and also SATA power. But it doesn't matter where I put this drive, on this little USB dock over here, or even in my main rig. You're gonna only see half of the drive, basically. Doesn't matter where you format it. On this, buy a computer like that computer, or even that computer over there. Just realize with how much storage this drive actually can only hold. That's still a nice drive. I like it a whole lot. I think it's nice. I'm going to continue to use this as storage. It was my very first hard drive back in the day when I bought this thing. It's very nice. Why can't you see the whole entire drive on your laptop and also on the main computer over here? But basically, let me explain what I'm talking about. Okay, this is all mechanical right here. Basically, this is a mechanical drive, but it's also one thing that controls everything. You can kind of see it's this circuit board right here, and we're going to show you what the circuit board looks like. Basically, I already took the 4 screws out, and we're going to lift this off of here very gently, for you can actually see the chips and everything on this circuit board itself. Basically, here is the SATA data, SATA power. But let's flip it over for you can see what it looks like. Here's all the different types of controller modules right here. Everything is limited to this board right here, basically. Now let's set this off to the side. And basically, I have my blank drive right here with no circuitry on it. If you're curious on what this foam is, this is just the insulator or isolator from the chips from shorting out against the aluminum housing. Now, of course, you're going to say, Chris, you have voided the warranty of taking it apart. Don't worry about it. It's 5 years old. This drive is okay for now. Basically, just showing you what it all looks like when it comes to circuitry, circuit boards, and basically all sorts of different chips. Now, if you buy a brand new one, I don't recommend taking it apart. Basically, that's what everything looks like of every single component on this board. nifty. Alrighty then. Now I'm gonna have to put that back together, and hopefully it still works. But alright, if you guys enjoy also bringing this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. And I hope I kind of explained the best I can. And have a nice day.